time to start the weekend in style. We welcome you to Friday Night Basketball on 2K Sports. Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's what the schedule for Brooklyn looks like. On Sunday, they'll match up against De'Aaron Fox and the San Antonio Spurs. Then on Monday, they'll be facing Kevin Durant and the Houston Rockets.
And you know, for that matchup with Atlanta, that's one to mark on the schedule. It's their 5th game of the year, and we should start to see lineups get sorted out.
Here are the 5 for the Cavaliers. Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. James Harden out there with Donovan Mitchell. And it's Pippen in at the small forward position. And for Brooklyn, Porter Jr. and Clowney in at forward. Powell is out there with Dimon. And it's Claxton. In at the center position. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. Well, Grant, when a season is fresh, what are coaches looking for from their players?
You know, B.A., they want to see execution on the game plan that's been set in practice. The X's and O's, can they bring it to life? I mean, that is what they're expecting. I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Mitchell, the pass to Allen, and the call will be against Nicholas Claxton. That's his first foul of the game.
And you hope this early foul doesn't dissuade his aggressiveness.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time. The Nets have gone 1 for 3 so far. Down low. Nails the baby hook.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Now here's Pippen. In the game against New York, very impressive. Allen with a screen on Powell. 6 on the shot clock, and there it is for him.
Watching Allen go to work inside is a thing of beauty. He's so confident operating around the rim.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
I was able to talk with Jordy Fernandez for a minute. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys, back to you.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie.
An exceptionally skilled player. You hope Michael Porter Jr. stays healthy. I mean, his potential is limitless.
All right, on the line, we've got our insider, Shams Charania. What do you have for us, Shams?
Well, the Nets trading this summer for Michael Porter Jr., and after playing a complimentary role in Denver with Nikola Jokic and Jamal Murray, he now becomes a focal point. He said he's not really a big city guy with all the traffic, but listen, he can expect plenty of crowding every time he touches the ball.
He can heat up in a hurry. Shams, thank you. Here's Cleveland. 4-point game. This game coming on the heels of their win versus the Knicks.
They were so consistent from the three-point range in that one, and that's a nice weapon to have as a visiting team.
Yeah, they just pummeled them from the perimeter. Did a nice job working the ball around and getting those high percentage looks.
A brilliant dunk, and he hangs up there for a while, too.
Like he's posing for the camera. He's just hanging out, posing for pictures, just making himself at home. Now here's Mitchell. 13 points in the win against the Knicks in New York.
Putting others before himself, racking up assists. Hey, I wished I played with more guys like him.
Mobley passes to Pippen. Outside Mitchell. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. Porter from outside. Drops in the three. Porter's got 5.
A lights-out three-point shooter. All Porter Jr. needs is a little wiggle room, and he's pulling up.
Pippen outside. Pass to Mitchell. Second chance shot. Claxton with the block. And here's Porter outside. Rebounded by Pippen. Cavaliers trail by 7. Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Outside Mitchell. Allen with a screen on Powell. Mitchell. And Mitchell with the slam.
Perfect use of the pick and roll. Mitchell just taking what the defense gives him.
Pass to Clowney. Jacks up a 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 8 so far. Here's Harden. Outside for Mitchell. Now here's Pippen. Great D that time from Porter. Brooklyn leading by 8. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Defensively, their effort hasn't been great early on.
Pippen, pass to Allen. Now here's Harden. He's closely guarded. Pippen outside. No good with a layup. Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 16-6 run. Back to Porter. The 3-ball. And again, it's Brooklyn from deep.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Mitchell up top. Powell covers. He's checked in for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Mitchell. And Cleveland has possession. Trailing by 13. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. Well, it's always nice to head up to the connected cam to get another angle of these big plays, courtesy of AT&T. Inside, Claxton. And Claxton throws it down.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul. Now here's Powell, covered by Merrill. Stolen by Harden.
Not the best pass, guys, and the defense took full advantage. Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Well, Grant, you look at James Harden's capacity to generate offense. He is still at an elite level.
Yeah, a virtuoso with the rock. Even as he slows down, his ability to change pace keeps defenders off balance and creates for himself and others. It's just a thing to marvel at.
Now here's Pippen. The baseline J is on the way, and he hits the jumper. Pippen's got 6.
He's a go-to guy for them because he's that consistent. Time and time again, he delivers. Boy, I like their... energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
They couldn't come up with a much better start than this. They just have to keep it going.
Bryant, he's checked in for Mobley. And last season, the Cavs were pretty healthy through the regular season, but that luck deserted them in the playoffs, Richard.
And I think that and that they didn't have a lot of competition in their first round matchup did not set them up to succeed.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Nice shot by Harden.
Dangerous with and without the rock. Harden is accurate on the catch and shoot.
Outside Porter. Brooklyn, no good that time either. Cavaliers trail by 13. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Wolf.
Not his best efficiency this quarter. Look, sometimes that's how it goes.
And Claxton gets the bucket. 13 points in the game.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Big time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Now here's Porter. 12 points for him. Pass to Dimon. Here's Wolf. Defended by Pippen. Just 3 to shoot. For 3, Dimon. And Bryant pulls it down. Cavaliers trail by 13. Pippen with it. 4-3. Nice shot by Harden. Harden's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
Pass to Porter. Here's Dimon. Defended by Harden. And there's the screen. Here's Dimon. Second chance effort. And count it. Now 5 for 7.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. To the paint. Here's Pippen. Yes. And a nice assist from Harden. Pippen's got 8.
Well, Harden has always been a top facilitator, but in recent years, he's adopted even more of a pass-first mindset.
Here's Pippen, and he elevates for the slam dunk. Michael Porter on the wrong end of that one. Michael Porter, he's been the guy making things happen to the Nets. Absolutely carrying the offense. He ends the quarter with 14. We'll be back in a moment. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Nets.
So far, they haven't had to force. That is powerful.
Oh, yes!
Oh, man, and that is why Mitchell has won a dunk contest before. He knows how to get a few style points.
Mitchell against Martin. Thomas, right side. 3-pointer sharp. It's rebounded by Wade. Cavaliers trail by 6. Here's Merrill. No points yet. Outside Mitchell. And sometimes when a team trades a ton of picks for a star player, there's some buyer's remorse. But that has not been the case with the Cavs and Donovan Mitchell, Grant.
Yeah, he's been everything they hoped he would be, VA. Not just dominating, but sacrificing as well.
When we talk about Donovan Mitchell, Richard, how impressed are you with his leadership?
He's been great. Every season, Mitchell has accepted more and more responsibility. He knows he's looked at as a leader, and his drive to win really motivates those around him.
Traore checked in from Brooklyn.
And he's usually thinking score first, but that time Thomas makes the smart pass to the ready shooter.
And here's Mitchell. He's got 6. Mitchell on the attack. Got it. Mitchell's got 6 points in the quarter.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Those who worked with Nets coach Jordy Fernandez rave about his people skills. He said, quote, "Am I very good at it? I don't know, but I try because I think it's important. When you have that relationship, especially in the tough moments, is when you can break through and be successful. Without it, it's tough, so you try to build it." Back to you guys.
Thank you, Allie. Here's the screen by Bryant. Mitchell misses.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
There's a screen. Pass to Toure. Fires from the line. It's rebounded by Cleveland. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second. Mitchell at close range. Effortless.
Whatever he lacks in size, Mitchell makes up with craftiness. It allows him to be effective inside.
Pass to Thomas. Here's Wolf. And he throws it down. What a terrific lead pass.
And after putting it down, he dangles from the rim a little.
Man, that's borderline taunting right there, Grant. They're playing with a certain swagger right now. Mitchell misses.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
Count it. And now it's a 9-point Brooklyn lead.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells a story of how well you are playing team offense.
And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. Different look for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Harden comes in for Merrill. And it's Dennis Schroeder in for Mitchell. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed here in the second quarter. Pass to Harden. There's the three. Cleveland again missing.
And they've just built this lead by attacking the boards.
Porter gets the bucket.
They have no answer defensively inside.
Cavaliers trail by 11. Now here's Harden. He's coming off a 10-point game against the Knicks in New York. Pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 4th assist with that last one.
The most underrated part of Harden's game, his playmaking. James is amazing at setting up other players.
And Claxton gets the bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
That's a great possession. Put your best players in a position to succeed.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Porter with a screen on Schroeder. And it's Thomas off the drive. And a nice finish on the layup.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Outside Harden. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. And a lot of spot-up shooters now adding a one-dribble pull-up 3 to the repertoire.
And when you have defenders selling out to contest that catch and shoot, you got to reload, relocate, and let it fly. It's a valuable counter for those long-distance specialists.
Demon, he's checked in for Thomas. Out to Powell from behind the arc. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. On the wing, Harden. Powell covers. This one for 3. Clowney pulls it in.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Here's Claxton. Soft touch off the glass. And that's now 17 points here for Nick Claxton.
And his ability to efficiently score, that's really helped him out in this one, putting them ahead on the scoreboard.
Cleveland working the ball around now. Harden surveying the D. Outside Schroeder. Up top Harden. Over Powell. And it's going to be a 20. 4-second violation. They turn it over. Brooklyn leading by 11. Here's Dimon. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Charlotte.
And let's not forget about the assist. His playmaking was critical for this team. And that's his first triple this quarter. 3 total for the game.
Harden drives in. Here's Wade. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. And it's Porter with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. It'll be the front end of a 2-game road trip. And there's the call on Dennis Schroeder. That's his first foul. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Jared Allen. Pippen comes in for Wade. And it's Merrill in for James Harden. Pass to Dimon. And it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
He drops yet another dive. Just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
There was so much excitement around the Cavs team last season, Richard. It ended up in disappointment.
Yeah, they cruised through the first round of the playoffs, but sometimes...
wow!
Okay, I didn't see that coming.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Baseline try, and the rebound goes to Cleveland.
With the defense absent, that was a great opportunity, but no go.
And the shot goes.
Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looked. It's a challenging shot.
Powell outside. Into the lane. Porter from outside. Count that one. He's 8 for 10 from the field now.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Merrill outside. There's the triple. Knocks down the long J.
Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Brooklyn leading by 10. Claxton up top. Pass to Porter. Powell outside. Just 5 on the clock. Brooklyn needs to get off the shot here. Takes a 3. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
And, of course, it helps space the floor, which gives this offense more room to operate.
And the basket by Pippen.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Brooklyn has gone 7 of 14 from the perimeter in this one. Gets the 3 to fall. Porter's got 28 points for the game.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Schroeder passes to Pippen. Powell with a steal. To the inside. Here's Clowney. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Clowney's got his second bucket of the night.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Schroeder passes to Pippen, and he gets it to go.
And he has been on fire this quarter in terms of his scoring. Hopefully, that fire spreads to his other guys and they can rally.
Pass to Dimon. To the middle. To the inside. Clowney. And he jams it home with authority.
And just shredding apart the defense with his passing. He's helping to pace this offense so well.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
And so it's Brooklyn. A sizable lead of 14 at the break. Up big because of their three-point shooting. Just going to town from downtown. Tonight. More 2K action in just a moment.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Brooklyn Nets.
I'm giving credit to their front office. They've methodically added talent to their second and third units, and you see the results there, Shaq.
Yeah, they've got scorers coming off that bench, and that's what you need. In a long season, different guys.
All right, guys, time to see what the fans are. That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. One of the stories here, Michael Porter getting it done today.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
Porter Jr. and Clowney in it forward. Timon out there with Powell. And it's Claxton in at the 5, roaming the paint. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half.
He finds a shooter in motion and is confident he can thread him with the lead pass. Well done.
Now here's Harden. He's guarded closely. Hey, how's that for an answer? Right back with the dunk.
Somebody help this man. Get this man some help out there. He's doing everything he can to keep his team in the game.
Brooklyn leading by 11. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
15.
Cavaliers on D. And for those tuning in, we're about a minute into this second half.
Love the defense from Harden right there. When he's active on this end, it makes a huge difference.
Mitchell, the pass to Mobley. Pippen outside. 5 to shoot. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. Pippen's got 7 points here in the quarter. Pass to Claxton. Oh, ripped away. Now Pippen. That's 29 for him. Inside. Allen. And that one drops for him. Allen's got 6 points.
Oh, coming out hot. 4 out of 4 for the field. Okay.
Richard, last season's Defensive Player of the Year. Evan Mobley. He's quickly becoming a two-way terror.
Yeah, the Cavs have unlocked him offensively, putting the ball in his hands and encouraging him to let it fly from long distance.
And right now, that's 5 buckets in a row. Looking like a well-oiled machine coming out of the break.
In transition, here comes Cleveland. Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. The first one falls. It's both from the stripe. With a healthy roster, the Nets got off to a good start last year, Richard.
Yeah, they were 9 and 10, playing good ball, but a few injuries, notably one to Cam Thomas, really shut down their season. And the Nets went 6 and 22 after the All-Star break.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Different look for Cleveland. Bryant comes in for Allen, and it's Nance in for Evan Mobley. Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Powell against Mitchell. Claxton a screen on Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Pass to Clowney. And here's Porter outside. Connects from downtown. Porter's got 31.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Kicks it out to Bryant. Cleveland working the ball around now. And here's Pippen. On the wing, Mitchell. Now covers. Here's Pippen. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. For 3, Dimon. Rebounded by Pippen.
And just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Harden, the pass to Pippen. Pass to Mitchell. Fires for 3. 3-ball! Donovan Mitchell.
Hitting that shot helps loosen the driving lanes a little, and we know Mitchell only needs a crack of daylight.
Powell finds Claxton. To the paint. Outside for Porter. Here's Dimon. Here's Clowney. He's guarded by Nance. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Hey, Brian. Michael Porter Jr. was the #1 prospect in his high school class, and he said, growing up, basketball was easy for me. It was like, say, going up an elevator. But after my injuries, it's like climbing the stairs. It's like I'm walking in my purpose for this. More than if everything had just been smooth. Brian?
Thank you, Allie. It's tipped. Down low. And there's Bryant. That's good. On the assist by Harden. Harden's got 8 assists in the game. Brooklyn has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. And Claxton throws it down.
Woo! BA, that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good. And the basket by Pippen. And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over.
Adjustments are a part of every game, in every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Yeah, this is a good opportunity to get your group together and make sure everyone is on the same page.
Thomas, he's checked in for Porter Jr. Allen, he's checked in for the Cavs. Mobley comes in for Nance. Here's Dimon. Thomas, right side. Pass to Claxton. Powell outside. Inside. Thomas outside. Lets it go from deep. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 4 rebounds in the game. Mitchell against Thomas. Mitchell, the pass to Allen. That one's good. Mitchell making the play. Mitchell's got 3 assists in the game.
They fought so hard to get themselves in a position to win this game.
And it's so much easier said than done, but now it's all about keeping that momentum going for them.
Pass to Thomas. Count that bucket.
Oh, you gotta love the fight. Thomas going to work down low.
Cleveland has gotten all 3 from downtown so far in the second half. Mobley finds Harden. Thomas against Mitchell. Driving inside, and Mitchell with the slam.
A power finish there as he breaks out the tomahawk.
You could feel the shake after that.
Good.
Pass to Clowney from outside the arc, and the rebound goes to Cleveland. Allen's got 5 rebounds in the game. With the crossover, and another basket for Cleveland.
If it ain't broke, don't fix it. They should continue to ride the hot hand.
Here's Clowney. It's Thomas on the wing. Powell outside. Stolen by Mobley. Here's Pippen. And he makes it. Pippen's got 40 points. And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Great heads-up defensive play tonight, creating offensive opportunities for themselves by forcing deflections.
And also attacking in transition has been working for them. I mean, credit them for running the break well and being opportunistic.
Harden drives in. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts.
He's not going to beat you with speed. Harden uses his footwork and his strength to create separation on his way to the rim.
And Jordi Fernandez wants a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Cavaliers making a change here. Ellis is checked in. And since we have a moment, here are last year's most efficient scorers around the league. Jared Allen on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
Pass to Wolf. To the paint. To halt the run. And the layup by Sharp. Sharp's got his second bucket on the night.
They're really looking to that inside game here in the second half. They're getting away from taking a bunch of threes.
1:57 left in the fifth. Third. Harden with it. 14 points for him. And the basket by Pippen. Pippen's got 42 in the game.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not careful there. Strus, he's checked in for Cleveland. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Outside Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas against Harden. Three-pointer Sharp. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got his 6th rebound on the night. Harden with it. And it's Thomas picking him up. Back to Harden. Ellis passes to Harden. Mobley on a screen. Clock at 6. Harden can't hit. Nets trail by 8. Pass to Thomas for 3. The rebound by Allen. Cleveland has gotten 6 of 11 threes to go in this game. Outside Harden. And he's now 6 for 11 after that one.
Figuring out ways to score. That is James Harden's specialty. The beard can hurt you inside and out.
There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Man, the pass to Porter. Doubled by Strus. It's Thomas on the wing. Pulls it from 20. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got 4 rebounds in the game. Got it off in time. And so it's Cleveland earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. And while we have a chance, let's go to our state. Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And Cleveland looking at who they've got to start the fourth. Mitchell and Strus are out on the wings. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. Porter the pass to Thomas. Over Strus. And Thomas gets it to go on the assist by Porter.
Decisive reaction on the catch and shoot. Thomas always plays like he's got something to prove. And that's when they say you can't teach tall. This is where size helps you. Owning those rebounds on the defensive end.
Back to Porter. Allen brings a double team. Right wing. Here's Abaji. And a miss there on the triple. The Cavaliers lead by 8. Outside Harden. Allen, right side. Pass to Mitchell. Porter with the steal. The 17-footer. Sharp passes to Thomas. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. A different look for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Pippen comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Porter Jr. in for James Harden.
You love the readiness of Cam Thomas. Whatever his team needs, whenever they need it, he is prepared to deliver.
Here's Mitchell. Got a piece of it, and they recover it. Just 5 to shoot. Goes back up. Rebounded by the Nets. Porter's got rebound number 8 now. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
He's just such a strong guard. Thomas can muscle his way into any area.
Mitchell, the pass to Pippen. And there's the drive. Rebounded by the Nets.
Why? Just why? Come on, man. Save that one for practice.
When Cam Thomas has the ball, Richard, it can be a tough cover for the defense.
You watch the screens, and then you have to choose. If you overplay him, he'll drive to his mid-range shot. But if you gap him, he can hit the 2-2.
Brooklyn making a switch here. Claxton's checked in. Kicks it out to Bryant. Back to Pippen. The floater, and it's good on the lay-in. Pippin's got 44.
They're in strong position coming down the stretch, and he is a big reason why.
And there's just one foul now away from the penalty.
A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. Porter finds Thomas. There's a screen. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a... pair at the line. It's going to be on Thomas Bryant.
You can tell Cam Thomas has a real aptitude for this game. He can contribute in multiple stats out on that floor.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Merrill comes in for Donovan Mitchell. And it's Schroeder in for Porter Jr. Here's Pippen. Claxton with a rebound. Claxton's got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Thomas. And perfection right through the net. Thomas has got 15 points here in the second half.
This is not the same guy we saw in the first half. Credit him for finding a way to shake off those first 2 quarters.
Schroeder against Thomas. Here's Pippen. It's hauled in by Wolf. And here are the Nets now. They've got a 13-2 run going. Porter gets the bucket.
Putting on a shooting clinic from deep. He had that huge first half, and he's still rolling.
Schroeder against Thomas. Over to the left wing. Ooh, they pick off the pass. In transition. Here comes Brooklyn. Back to Porter. Good ball movement here by Brooklyn. Thomas against Schroeder. Thomas, that's good. And now it's a 6-point Brooklyn lead.
The defense had him confused early on, but he's responded in the second half with some assertive play.
Pippen, down the pipe it goes. Schroeder with the assist. Schroeder's got 4 assists now tonight. And Jordy Fernandez calls timeout. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And a new group getting ready for the Cavaliers. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Mobley comes in for Strus. Donovan Mitchell's checked in for Merrill. And it's James Harden in for Schroeder. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Jordy Fernandez's huddle. He told his guys to stay after it, to not get complacent and lazy with this lead. He wants them to keep adding to it. We'll see if they're able to do it, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Nails it from 3.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Powell, a screen on Harden. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. James, and in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants him to take another look at the monitor.
And even with the coach's check,
The previous play is under review.
oh, still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
Can be sure they get it right. So they see clear evidence of a bad call, and they're going to overturn it. Probably the right decision.
And give credit to the officials for recognizing the mistake and correcting it. Nobody likes to say they got it wrong, but they fixed it in a hurry.
On the wing, Mitchell. The putback. On the wing, Mitchell. Porter with the steal. The three is up. Rebounded by Pippen. Pippen's got 7 rebounds in the game. With the drive. And another one. And that gives him 51.
Making it look easy.
Ooh, he's been the guy tonight. Really impressive performance.
Pass to Claxton. Outside Porter. 13 feet out. Up again. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. And Kenny Atkinson has called a timeout. No doubt he's going to utilize the opportunity to make sure they're all on the same page here. And Harden's got the ball here for Cleveland. Mobley on a screen. Harden, the pass to Mobley. Clowney pulls it in. Brooklyn has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. Here's Claxton. Goes back up. And the layup is good. Claxton's got 4 points this quarter.
Those are some hustle points. Really bonus points when you put in a miss.
And we've got a timeout call by Kenny Atkinson. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. And here's Mitchell. Pass to Pippen. Five on the clock. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Pippen's got 53 points.
Can't ask for a better look with the game in the balance.
Here's Dimon. Porter outside. Powell, a screen on Harden. Now Claxton, and he slams it down.
This has been the story of the game, a battle fought on offense.
Yeah, but I think it's going to come down to who can get the stops down the stretch, because that's who's going to come away with this one.
Allen with a screen on Porter. And stolen by Claxton. Now Porter. Oh, touches it off the glass.
I think I've lost track of how many of their possessions have ended exactly like that.
Efficiency is key, especially down the stretch.
Harden. Rebounded by Powell. He gets the first, and that increases the lead to 6. And so he drops them both, and it's a 7-point game.
He knows how important it is converting at the line and building up this lead.
It's good!
And you want him taking good shots at this point in the game, and that one was easy.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
Shoots a three, the triple drop!
He's got a sweet stroke from long range. Plenty of bigs do now.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Jacks up a three. It's money from deep.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Here's Powell. Porter. And he gets the jumper to fall.
And he's finding the bottom of the net consistently. Porter Jr. is scoring with ease.
The Cavaliers trail by 7. Pippen outside. Allen with a screen on Porter. Fires the three and got it. Another basket.
Oh, make that 61 points.
Everything is going his way right now. And the call will be against James Harden. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game. Due to the bonus, we will head to the line for 2. And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to go. That's off as well, so he misses both. Pippen right side. Allen with a screen on Porter. The three is off. Well, if they score here, they could effectively end this one.
Yeah, and their main objectives right now, taking care of the rock and using some time.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And the second free throw, no good. Tough break there.
And right here, they can't waste any time.
It needs to be a quick shot, then a quick foul.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here and was determined to deliver.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right
there. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 4-point ball game.
Well, how about the poise he showed there, making this a 2-possession game.
Using the glass to lay it in.
Credit the plays they're calling for him. Getting him right now some good shots.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. First free throw is good, and that makes it a 3-point lead. So he gets them both, and it's a 4-point ball game.
We call that putting the game on ice. This one, oh yeah, that's over.
Cleveland calls timeout. We've got 13 seconds left in the 4th. What do you think is going to be their best move at this point?
And they're going to have to work fast coming out of the timeout.
Yeah, no time to waste. They basically have to execute things.
And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible.
That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And he misses the first one. Boy, he wanted that one to fall. He's able to hit the second one, and that puts them up by 5. Porter against Pippen with the drive. Porter pulls it down. And they go to the intentional foul. It's the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he goes 2 for 2 at the line, and it's a 7-point game. Powell with the steal, and so they foul intentionally.
And you can see where they're coming from by fouling to stop the clock, but really they're just kidding themselves.
First free throw is good, and that stretches their lead to 8. So it gets them both, and it's a 9-point ball game.
That's what you call clutch free throws, and he shuts the door on this basketball.
Hits it again. Wow.
And he's nearing the single-game franchise record
Starting at small forward, standing 6'8", number 10, K.C. Pippen.
Thanks for joining. Us on a picture-perfect Sunday night for some NBA on 2K Sport. Shorter rotation player, next man up mentality, though. It does shrink their margin for error just a bit.
Compensating for the absence of a key player can be tough, but they've got to hold strong.
Now let's take a look at the Bucks' opening lineup. At the forward spots, we'll see Kuzma and Giannis. Then there's A.J. Green. Then it's Bobby Portis. And it's Rollins in at the 1. And for Cleveland, Mobley and Allen patrol the paint for him. James Harden out there with Mitchell. And it's Pippen in at the 3. And Giannis with the dunk.
Power and grace of Giannis, making it look easy like few others can.
Outside for Mitchell. The 3 is up. The putback. Mobley. No good on the shot. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Green. Here's the 3. The rebound by Allen. And here comes Cleveland. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. Two very excellent teams going at it.
Yeah, they split their series last year. Both sides have loads of talent. It should be an entertaining meeting again.
Still extremely early on, Grant. But talk about when coaches can tell if they've got it or not.
Well, unless you're a defending champion, a few games won't tell you much. What coaches are looking at now is how the players gel together and if they can produce consistent results. And setting the tempo with an assertive move, like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
You know, I think Kuzma has underrated quickness. It's part of what helps him finish at the rim so well.
Pippen, no good.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
Back to Portis, all alone. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
Well, listen, Portis certainly doesn't lack confidence off the catch. He feels like he can score anytime down the floor.
And that one's good.
This team looks to him to score the ball. They feel good when he's taking the shots.
Antetokounmpo, the pass to Kuzma. There's the steal. The drive by Pippen. Outside for Mitchell. Outside Harden. The three. Milwaukee with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Toronto last time out.
And it wasn't just their starters putting in work. Their backups were real spark plugs on offense.
Well, when you can build your lead with the second unit on the floor, that makes the game a heck of a lot easier.
Portis with a screen on Harden. Pass to Kuzma. Off target from the baseline.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Here's Rollins. Puts up a three. Mobley grabs the board. Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Hey there, I was able to talk with Kenny Atkinson for a minute. Coach reminded his guys that Giannis is one of the most dangerous players out there. He told his forwards that anytime he takes 2 steps, they'll need to impose their will to limit momentum. He said, quote, "If we're intimidated, we've already lost. Step up and deny his path." Guys, back to you.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Mitchell feeling it out a bit. There's the drive. Second shot opportunity. And Mobley with the lay-in.
And there's a hunger to Mobley's game. That's how he beats the defense to the rebound.
And stolen by Mobley. Three-pointer, Harden nails it from beyond the arc. Harden's got his second basket of the night. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, our coaching staff has to be happy with how active they've been defensively, forcing turnovers and making the offense uncomfortable.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight, turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
And when it comes to rebounding, on a per-minute basis, Bobby Portis is one of the best, Coach.
Yeah, Brian, he takes pride in that part of the game. Really active, aggressive. The team feeds off his energy.
Pass to Kuzma. Deflected. Tries to save it.
Yeah, just a little off his game this quarter. He's trying to work his way into a rhythm.
And the basket by Pippen.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Plenty of power behind that move from Portis. He likes hammering it down with as much authority as possible.
Green against Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Outside Mitchell. Back to Mobley. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got 4 rebounds now. Kuzma drives in. Misses off the left iron.
And he just hasn't been able to get it going this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selections. You have to be set up for success.
Sinks it from distance. 8 points for Prez.
It turns out Harden was the bait that time, freeing up a shooter on the perimeter.
To the middle. And then Portis with the dunk.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Yeah, but also credit the offense there. That's making a play when you really need it, and they need more of that.
The drive by Mitchell, rebounded by Kuzma.
I think this is a rare case of being overcommitted. He tried to go all out at the rim, and they stifled him.
Here's Mitchell. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Antetokounmpo's got his 5th rebound in this one.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Mitchell, unable to get that one. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo.
I'll tell you what, we know he's been... struggling tonight, but his teammates have pitched in big time.
For the Cavaliers, Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Strus comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Merrill in for Donovan Mitchell. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. Porter Jr. comes in for Rollins. Antetokounmpo for 3. Controls the rebound and the putback. Portis has got 8.
And credit his teammates for feeding him all quarter.
Harden against Antetokounmpo, and the call will be against James Harden. That's foul number 2 for him.
Bit early to pick up foul number 2. He's got to be on his best behavior now.
To the inside, here's Portis, and then Portis with the dunk.
Entering the league, Porter Jr. was a scoring guard type, but he's morphed into more of a ball handler. Very impressive.
Harden to pass to Bryant. Now here's Pippen. Six to shoot. Outside for Harden. Cleveland needs to get off a shot. The Cavaliers again cannot hit. Bucks trail by 3. Here's Porter. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more. Here's Harden. He's got 5. To the paint. Here's Pippen. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. That's 10 points for Prez.
Well, he's just dominating right now. If his teammates are smart, they'll keep getting him the ball.
Cleveland working the ball around now. And we've got 1:18 left in the first quarter. On target from range.
He's getting it done offensively, making winning plays at every turn.
Antetokounmpo with it. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
And good luck stopping that. Giannis just makes it look so easy.
Harden scanning the floor. Antetokounmpo grabs the board. And here's Antetokounmpo. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. Trailing by 4. Here's Prince. Boom! He jams it straight down.
And B.A., if you let him, he will do damage.
No resistance, you pay.
Yeah, look, never tempt a guy with a sure thing. No surprise to see him taking advantage like that.
And Cleveland making a change here. Porter Jr.'s checked in. Milwaukee also changing it up. Sims, he's checked in for Portis. Nance comes in for Antetokounmpo. And Cole Anthony subbed in for Green. Anthony, the pass to Nance. And he hits it to tie the game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
He gets it up. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
What a huge shot to beat the buzzer. My goodness.
Oh, man, that's like stealing 3 points. Big-time finish to the quarter.
Well, a good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And what stands out to you from the Cavaliers in this one?
It's simple. Offensively, they limited their...
Look out! Spyda Mitchell putting on a show!
Oh, guys. I mean, this crowd is in awe of that Mitchell dunk. Heck, I'm in awe, too.
Thanks for that great view, courtesy of the AT&T Connected Cam. All right, guys, we're lucky to have Shams Charania joining us now. Our 2K insider calling in with a story. What do you got, Shams?
Well, guys, after giving up Damian Lillard to the wave and stretch, the Bucks are going point guard by committee, with Kevin Porter Jr., Cole Anthony, and Ryan Rollins all contributing. And I expect we'll see the ball in Giannis' hands early and often.
He knows his stuff. Shams Charania with the report. Thanks, Shams. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. Sims, he's checked in for the Bucks.
Number 0, Jericho Sims.
Cleveland has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Mitchell into the lane, and Mitchell with the slam.
The burst and power of Mitchell on full display. This guy's incredible.
Porter, the pass to Anthony. That one drops, and it comes off an assist from Porter. Porter's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you, guys. Well, the Bucks want to capitalize on their bigs. Coach Doc Rivers said, one advantage we have is our size, and the slower the game gets, the bigger we get. So taking opponents out of transition, making it a half-court game, allows us to be a big basketball team. Brian, back to you.
Leveraging that tall timber. Allie, thanks very much for the report.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
And Anthony slams it in.
Well, Anthony's showing us the spring in his step.
Cavaliers trail by 4. Right side, Mitchell. Pass to Mobley. Gets it to drop. Now 2 of 4.
Inside Mobley is set up for success. His size and reach means the rim is right there for him.
And here's Trent. And Bryant pulls it down. Mitchell against Porter. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Anthony, the pass to Trent. Outside Porter. Anthony outside. Outside for Porter. From outside, off the mark. For Cleveland, they've gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. Porter with the steal, and they're running. The finish! Oh, hammers it home. Taking it the length of the court.
You want more of this from Porter Jr. When he's locked in on defense, he can pick your pocket.
Big group substitution here for Cleveland. Jared Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Pippen comes in for Mobley. Ellis is checked in for Merrill. And it's James Harden in for Mitchell. So Milwaukee going with almost an entirely new group here. Bobby Portis is checked in for Sims. Antetokounmpo comes in for Prince. Kuzma's checked in for Trent. And it's Rollins in for Anthony.
He's been so aggressive on offense. And with the results, you understand why.
Well, yeah, and the defense is going to have to respond to that and chase him off the arc.
Here's Porter. Pass to Portis. Antetokounmpo looking it over. Inside. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And let's get your take, guys, on the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Well, I've also really loved watching them connect from the in-between area. I mean, they're finding ways to do damage consistently from there.
Pippen outside. Just 5 to shoot. To the middle. And Allen gets it to go. Allen's got his first 2 points.
With a soft touch around the basket, when Allen gets good looks inside, he's able to capitalize.
And again, it's the Bucks missing. The Cavaliers have gotten over 50% of their shots to go. 5 for 9 in the second. Harden, the pass to Allen. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got 4 assists in the game.
That's a textbook pass by Harden. He knows to move the ball when his shot isn't there off the pick.
Porter against Harden. Portis with a screen on Harden. Porter from outside. The rebound by Allen. Allen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. There's the screen. Harden with it. Guarded by Antetokounmpo. And the basket by Pippen.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific groove right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. The Bucks making a switch here. Green is checked in. And here's a look at the top shooters last season. No wasted chances among this group. Jared Allen on top.
And last year, he led the league in field goal percentage, allowing the game to come naturally and taking whatever opposing teams gave to him.
Milwaukee, no good that time either. Cleveland leading by 3. Pippen, pass to Harden. Off target from three-point range.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Rollins passes to Antetokounmpo. Oh, don't let Giannis in.
He's got the size of a center and the skills of a guard. Giannis is incredible.
Pippen outside. Can't get it to drop. Good D by Antetokounmpo. For Milwaukee, they've gone 6 of 11 here in the second quarter. And Grant, for everything else he's accomplished, Giannis hasn't quite mastered the three-point shot.
And you know, he hasn't had to, B.A. You want him inside, hitting on those high percentages, shutting down the lane defensively, and, of course, controlling the boards.
Milwaukee shooting their third and fourth free throw shots of the night. While most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But, Grant, that can leave the team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
Here's Allen, and the layup is good off the glass. And that's now 6 points for Jared Allen. Here's Rollins. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Toronto. Antetokounmpo outside. Portis outside. Screen by Antetokounmpo. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Green missing.
Well, the defense catches a break there. You expect him to make those.
Here's the pick. Harden, the pass to Pippen. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line. To shoot a pair. This is his first opportunity at the line this evening. First one falls for him. A different look for Cleveland. Evan Mobley, he's checked in for Allen. Merrill comes in for Strus. And Donovan Mitchell is subbed in for James Harden. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Antetokounmpo outside. Giannis to the cup. Pass to Portis. Good. And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Portis has got 12.
More points for Portis. I like how they've involved him. I bet he likes it too.
Here's Mitchell. Oh, and Mitchell powers it home.
Oh, man, he got fancy with that finish.
He may be trying to provide the spark they need to break this one open. Pass to Green, back to Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by Milwaukee here. Green, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Pulls it from 20. Mobley grabs the board. Mobley's got his 5th rebound in this one. Outside Mitchell. Mitchell on the run. Here's Pippen. Sinks the tray. And now it's a 6-point Cleveland lead.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Portis. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Mobley's got 6 rebounds in the game. Mitchell with the ball. Portis picks him up. Back to Mitchell.
Donovan, wow! Yeah, the former dunk contest champ, Donovan Mitchell, showing off his bounce.
Bucks trail by 8. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Antetokounmpo, left side. Portis outside. Here's Green. Milwaukee, no good that time either. It could go. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Cleveland. Cleveland finishing the quarter with an 8-point lead. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
Thanks. I'm here with Doc Rivers and Coach. I know you cannot be happy with this team's play in the first half. What will you tell them?
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
And thank you for joining us as with 2 quarters of...
You know who's having a great time watching these guys launch it from downtown? Me. You know who's not? Wilt Chamberlain over there.
Yeah, I don't even want to look in his direction. And guys, let's turn our attention to the future, shall we? Here's the upcoming schedule.
When I look at Milwaukee, couldn't have had asked for a better start. I love the focus and they're determined.
Come on, man. It's been 2 games. You can't judge anything by that.
Thanks for tuning in. Now we head back to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Cleveland leading by 8. The Twin Towers, Mobley and Allen, the combo inside. Donovan Mitchell out there with James Harden. And it's Ellis in at the 3 spot. And that's the group for Kenny Atkinson as we begin the second half. Green against Mitchell, down low. And stolen by Antetokounmpo.
Well, the defense baited him into that pass, and he fell into the trap.
Here's Mobley going inside.
And that's 6'11" Mobley taking it to the hoop. Some long limbs coming at you.
And so it's Antetokounmpo with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. Kuzma outside. 3-pointer. And it's Antetokounmpo with the miss. Cleveland has got 7 of their 16 3-point attempts to go in. Green for 3. Counted from distance. Green's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Intelligent ball movement. The offense looking one step ahead there.
From deep, Mobley. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Mitchell's got 3 assists now in this one.
And when he's effective from 3-point range, look out. Mobley knows how much that does for his game.
Antetokounmpo, that's good.
And he's looking to get on a roll here to start the second half.
Well, that's how to start the second half strong. Going right at the rim and building some positive momentum.
Mitchell, the pass to Ellis. Just 5 on the clock. Mitchell misses.
Wow. Missed the easy one right there, right at the rim, but came up empty.
Allen brings a double team. Kuzma for 3. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell. Cleveland leading by 8. Outside Harden. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. He's all alone.
Well, when it comes to getting the ball in the open floor, no one is more dangerous than Giannis.
With the floater. And there's a play by Mitchell inside. Mitchell's got 12 points in the game.
Good, solid start to the half, hitting 3 out of 4.
Here's Antetokounmpo. An open look for Portis. Again, the Bucks. Good for 2.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
Outside Harden. Drives to the hoop. Uses the glass on the layup. Harden's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, they've come out of the break confidently. 4 of their first 5 here to start the second half.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Here's Harden. 7 points in the game. He takes it in. And then Harden with the jam.
And, you know, you can't underestimate Harden's ability to blow by defenders. It opens things up for him on the offensive side.
Bucks trail by 8. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Pass to Antetokounmpo. The kick out to Kuzma. Good! And Antetokounmpo gets the assist. Kuzma's got 5 points in the quarter.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Here's Harden. It's Milwaukee with a rebound. Kuzma's got 4 rebounds now. Stan, when you talk about Giannis Antetokounmpo, would you say he's one of the most unguardable players ever?
Well, BA's certainly got to be in the conversation. Besides maybe Wemby, we haven't seen anyone like Giannis when it comes to length and those long strides especially. Plus, he has that strength, too.
And a moment here to take a look at some hustle stats for the Cavaliers.
Well, all you can ask for is your guys to be really active on D, and they've been more than that tonight.
And another note, how about the way they've cashed in off turnovers, taking advantage when given the extra opportunity.
And so timeout here by Doc Rivers. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. A different look for Cleveland. Bryant, he's checked in for Allen. Pippen comes in for Evan Mobley. And it's Merrill in for Mitchell. Rollins passes to Kuzma. Here's Portis. Oh, and Bryant with a block. Now Pippen. 26 points for him. And with this break, a chance to see the best passers in the league from last season. 5th best, James Harden.
Not a lot of guys had better vision on the floor than him. He was able to see passing lanes and ready shooters no one else could.
Porter Jr., he's checked in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Both good from the line that time. And so Porter will bring it up for Milwaukee. 9-point game. From downtown. And Bryant pulls it down.
Well, the defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Pure from 3-point range. Ellis has gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Porter, the pass to Portis. Here's Rollins. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense. And he's got his first opportunity at the line here tonight. And he shows the focus there. Nails the tee.
The last pick of the first round in 2019, Porter Jr. plays with a chip on his shoulder. I love the competitive attitude.
Kuzma, Cash, assisting on the play was Porter. Porter's got assist number 5 here tonight. Cleveland leading by 9. Now here's Pippen, and he dunks it down.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, PA.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. An impressive display. How about that look on the AT&T connected cam? Harden with it, and it's Kuzma picking him up. Pippen, no good. Bucks trail by 11. Rollins passes to Portis. And he banks in the layup. Portis has got 16 points now.
Well, the defense was there, but big Bobby Portis made a tough shot. A high-level basketball play.
Here's Pippen. The long-distance three is buried.
Well, he's been nothing short of fantastic this game, and he has his team in a great spot as this thing winds down.
Kuzma finds Green. Ooh, the lead pass was in the perfect spot to set up the layup. He's got 5.
Great dime right there by Kuzma. An impressive distributor at his position.
Here's Pippen. Milwaukee with the rebound. Here's Rollins. Oh, and Bryant with a block. And they're able to recover, and he gets that one. And so now a timeout called by Kenny Atkinson. Coach probably just checking to make... Sure, everybody's on the same page here. For the Cavaliers, Strus, he's checked in for Ellis. Mitchell comes in for Merrill. And it's Schroeder in for James Harden. Prince is checked in for Milwaukee. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, guys. Donovan Mitchell can put up points, but he's sacrificing some of that to get his teammates going. He said, quote, "For me, it's about balancing, picking my spots, picking my games, empowering everybody. But sometimes I've got to go do what I'm paid to do." BA?
He can heat up in a hurry. Thank you very much for the report, Allie. And this is his second attempt at the line tonight. And the technical free throw missing that time. They'll retain possession here, however. Milwaukee making some changes. Nance comes in for Kuzma, and Anthony subbed in for Rollins. Doubled by Strus. It's Prince on the wing. Offline with a 3.
Nice rebound. Trying to match the other team's intensity right now.
Bryant, the pass to Pippen. Now here's Schroeder. Shot clock at 5. Back to Pippen. Takes the 3. They get the rebound. Bryant, the pass to Pippen. Let's go with a 3. He drops it from range. Pippen's got 10 points in just the second half.
Look, in that first half, he was hot from beyond the arc. And that's now his second in this half.
Nance for 3. Oh, and Bryant with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bryant. Milwaukee making some changes. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Nance. And it's Trent in for Green. On defense, Cleveland. This is the most they've led. 13 points. 1:02 left to play in the third quarter of basketball. Mitchell against Prince. Mitchell into the lane. The offensive rebound. Pass to Pippen. Launches it. That one falls. Nice setup by Mitchell. Pippen's got 39.
Bombs away in the first half. He's followed up the effort with 3 more triples since.
And here's Porter outside. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. After this game, they can look forward to Detroit, where they will match up against the Pistons. That'll be the first leg of just a 2-game trip for them.
Yeah, you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
Cleveland shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And both free throws good for Bryant. The Bucks trail by 18.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
Yeah, but if you get an open look, you got to think about taking it no matter how much time is left on the clock.
Porter from outside. No good on the buzzer beater. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. A sizable 18. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
You know, I'm kind of stoked this was a choice because I love this pass. A remarkable find. He put his court vision on full display.
Yeah, he puts that pass right on the money and made things look easy for his teammate.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same for the first 3 quarters. Taking a look at the Bucks. They've got Gary Trent. Taurean Prince is out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then there's Kevin Porter, and it's Anthony in at the 2. Ball's going up the court. And it's Porter. That time on the assist by Antetokounmpo. Antetokounmpo's got assist number 8 now on the night. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Pippen. Poke loose. Porter with it. He's picked up by Schroeder. And Milwaukee tacks on 2 more.
And that was a case of great anticipation skills on defense, sparking the transition game.
Well, as a coach, you're always telling your guys to play hard. That's what we need.
Pass to Mitchell. And he can't jam it through. The Bucks trail by 12. And pushing it up now. Milwaukee. Bucks again in transition. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. Tries to break his ice. Ooh, Mitchell just muscling his way in.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Oh, he drains it. His 6th make and 9 tries so far.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Launches the 3. Good! Another from 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Anthony against Mitchell. Back to Pippen. Cleveland working the ball around now. Anthony against Mitchell. 5 to shoot. And out of bounds. Milwaukee will have it. And Doc Rivers calls timeout. Coach clearly has something he wants to say to his team right now.
It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
And this is when a coach earns his paycheck. Analyze the situation and give your players the information they need to succeed.
Catching up on the changes for Cleveland. Allen, he's checked in for Bryant. Mobley comes in for Pippen. Ellis is checked in for